क्या हाल है?
सब ठीक ठाक।
अच्छा।
You know, at first when they announced this event, I thought it was so strange that they, like other companies, are charging their loyal fans to come to their keynote. But then I found out they make it worthwhile with all the extra stuff they give you in this swag bag, and they even went the extra mile by donating all the ticket proceeds to F-Droid, which I thought was pretty neat. It's as you'd imagine, cool, flashy, and as expected, a social meetup for all your favorite YouTubers. But you didn't come here for the vlog footage or a summation of the keynote itself. No, you came here for the phone itself, the OnePlus 5T, and here are my impressions. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of the device because much of its internals are unchanged from the OnePlus 5. You can expect the same clean Oxygen OS with awesome performance, great app management thanks to the massive DDR4 RAM capacity, incredible dash charging, and hopefully fantastic battery life if historical data is anything to go by. You can check out my video on the OnePlus 5 battery usage. Where you will see a difference is with the camera. OnePlus says there are two key areas that have been improved, portrait and low light, which after hearing their keynote seems to be two improvements that are really only one, improvements to the portrait mode. Why? Well, the 5T still retains the same exact main camera on the back, the Sony IMX398, with an aperture of 1.7 and a focal length of 27mm. For the second rear camera, they changed it on the 5T by putting in the IMX376K, which has the same fast aperture of 1.7, but now also has the same focal length of 27mm as well. So basically, no more telephoto zooming goodness. But their intent is that because of the same aperture and focal lengths on both rear cameras, your portraits will both look better in low light and won't have to be slightly cropped like on the OnePlus 5. Something I never really noticed or cared about personally, but nice to see some progression. In addition to this hardware change, they're implementing something on the software side as well, dubbed Intelligent Pixel Technology, which captures 4 pixels inside of one for supposedly better imaging. Other than that, the front camera is the same as the OnePlus 5, and the app will remain familiar to you as well. As for its design, it still retains the horizon line and the beautiful symmetry of the OnePlus 5 with its art design. And yes, to the applaud of the fans, it still has a 3.5mm headphone jack. Thank you, OnePlus. However, where you will notice a difference is on the front as they've joined the trend and implemented the 18:9 6-inch display, which is claimed to look better under sunlight and improve screen-to-body ratio over the OnePlus 5. Now, I tried looking for more information on OnePlus's website, but it was very strange to see the exclusion of a display section for the 5T, whereas there is a display section for the 5. Just something I noticed which I thought was strange. Now, the bezels have been slimmed down and the fingerprint relocated to the back, but I did also notice that the 5T now has a slightly taller profile than the 5, so it's not an exact transplant from the previous chassis. Last but not least, the item that took me most by surprise is the fact that the 5T will now support Face Unlock. And yes, it works freakishly well. I will definitely need to test this out in the future, but from my experience, the setup was quick and painless, and even in a dimly lit area, it was able to immediately unlock upon seeing my rather beautiful face, sometimes so quick that I thought I was doing something wrong. But for added security, OnePlus says that they're not going to make it usable for apps that deal with sensitive information, so it might not work for financial transactions, so just be advised. Anyway, that is all I have for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.